What's up, my sloths? Welcome back to another video, one that has been in the works for at least 4 months now, and I've finally got around to doing it. There was something at the end of the Gamescom trailer for Marvel Rivals that got me incredibly excited about what could be coming down the line, and I want to break that down with you today. So, let's have a look at what I'm on about. That logo there should have fans of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. very excited. To some of you, it looked like just a stylized version of the Hydra logo, and to be completely honest,
you're not wrong.
But it does go deeper, and I'm going to break down the on-screen history to give you guys a bit more of an explainer.
Oh, that's a deep hole.
As Peggy explained in Captain America: The First Avenger,
Hydra is the Nazi deep science division. It's led by Johann Schmidt, but he has much bigger ambitions.
Hydra's practically a cult. They worship Schmidt. They think he's invincible.
Hydra seems to have started out as the science division of the Nazis during World War II, developing weapons and experimenting with alien powers to further their heinous agenda. However, in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we learn that actually, Hydra is much, much older.
No, you're all about rebooting Hydra and all that. But do you know much about our history, our origin?
Yeah. World War II, Red Skull used Nazi funding to build his old empire.
No. Red Skull was following the principle that Hydra was built upon, that the ultimate power was not of this world. But Hydra, well, we're much, much older than that. Thousands of years ago, an Inhuman was born on this planet that was destined to rule it. So powerful, so fearsome, that others were consumed with dread, and so they banished it from the Earth, sent it through the portal to a distant planet. Hydra was founded with the sole purpose of engineering its return.
Now, what Mr. Malik here teaches us is that Hydra's true inner circle is a much smaller, centuries-old group, more like a cult that is obsessed with an ancient prophecy, that Hydra was created to bring back some powerful, almost godlike being. To do this, they organise secret meetings where all in attendance pick a pebble out of a bag, one of which will be white whilst all the others are black. Whoever picks the white stone is given the role of the Traveller and is taken to a room that vibrates at a certain frequency that activates a liquid rock which becomes a portal. I know how it sounds, but look. See? Liquid rock. Anyway, on the planet Maveth, Hydra's true mission becomes ever clearer as we are warned of a creature that senses blood to hunt its victims and has completely annihilated the inhabitants of Maveth. Whilst we are warned of this unknown entity, we don't actually get to know much more about it until it's inadvertently brought back to Earth, finally completing the mission that Hydra was founded to accomplish. After some time replenishing its strength, we are finally introduced to this terrifying, all-powerful being that spawned Hydra and many myths of the devil in various cultures. Hive. Before I go any further into Hive though, we first need to delve into the world of the Inhumans. So, what are Inhumans? Well, to put it simply, they're knockoff X-Men. Almost literally, as when the rights to the X-Men were sold to Fox, the heads at Marvel decided to stop producing mutant comics as to not give Fox more ideas for films, but they still needed a team to fill the void, and so the Inhumans were born. Where the Inhumans differ from the mutants is in how their abilities manifest. Mutants are born with their powers and will usually have some sort of trauma to activate them. The Inhumans, however, were made by the Kree, and whilst their powers reside within their DNA as well, the means of activation are vastly different. Inhuman powers can only be activated via something known as a Terrigen crystal, which triggers a genetic metamorphosis called Terrigenesis, where the Inhuman is engulfed in a sort of cocoon, where they gestate for a varied amount of time before emerging with their new powers. But to fully understand Hive, we need to dig a little deeper. So let's travel back, way back to some of the first civilizations. The Kree visited Earth thousands of years ago on a mission across the cosmos to engineer an army of warriors, going from planet to planet, capturing test subjects and experimenting with their DNA to make them into living weapons. This failed though, on every planet they visited except for one, Earth. And so the Inhumans were created, starting with Hive. However, after the Kree completed their experiments on Hive, they quickly realised he was too powerful. Having the ability to mind control any Inhuman, he could forcibly unite the Inhumans in a revolution against them. which he did. Once they'd successfully rid the Earth of the Kree though, the Inhumans also realised that Hive was just too dangerous to keep around, so with the help of some of the humans of the time, he was banished to Maveth where he was left, patiently waiting for the day that Hydra could bring him back to Earth. So that gives us an in-depth history of Hive in the MCU. Yes, I still consider Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. canon whether Feige does or not. But what could this mean for Marvel rivals? Well, with Hydra's most well-known super soldier Bucky Barnes also being revealed at Gamescom, it appears as though Hydra are planning to continue in their pursuit of bringing Hive home. In fact, a recent map reveal trailer for Hydra's Charteris base very much points to this being the case. The trailer ends with a bunch of tentacles coming out of a portal of some kind. Though these look too large to actually be Hive, the description of the video does seem to confirm this, stating, "Beneath Charteris base in Antarctica, Hydra has reawakened a gateway to its otherworldly deity, and the key is the crystal formed of chronal energy. As the ancient Hive approaches from beyond, Hydra seeks to channel its power into a new arm." Could this be the start of the Inhumans coming to Rivals? Will we finally see Quake again after Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? And what is Hive planning? Let me know what you think in the comments. Whatever it is, I'm excited to find out what the devs have in store for us. So make sure you subscribe here and follow my Twitch to keep your eye out for more content soon. And until next time, stay curious my sloths. Peace.